Lay down. Shut up. Up. We're just getting things ready. I'm just sharing it on all my social media platforms. Bless me. And hey, lay down. I'm busy. I love you, but I'm busy. I'm busy. Share it with everybody. Trina, Crystal, Kaylee, weird, Raven, Stacy, Bex, who else? Devin, please join Devin. It would be awesome to talk to you while I edit and even get some thoughts on talking about a future shoot. Who else? How about Alexa? Please watch and or join. It will be awesome to talk to you and even discuss future shoots. Who else? Let's see. So many people I've worked with. Devin, Monica. Eh, I'll just share it on my other show. We'll go from there. I think Facebook should be enough to get it going. Okay. So we got this, we got that. We want the comments to show up on the stream. I have to pay for that. The comments will not be on the stream. So I'll have to have Facebook open in another window. So I'll have that Facebook stream open on one of my phones. Oh, it's not on Facebook because I don't have my premium plan, so it's just on YouTube. So that's fine. So we'll go to YouTube so I can keep track of the comments since I will be on Photoshop. Hey, you gotta stop. We're gonna switch to on that one yet. Switch. There it is. Oh, actually, what I want is to go to, probably want to be on a different account. So we'll type in Joshua Dearden's photography. We'll watch it from my other account. So, wait. There it is. All right, so now I can pay attention to the comments from here if anybody comes in, because I'll be editing on my laptop. So now we can get to the crux of it and edit these photos. Here we go. So sorry, everybody who had to wait. Okay. This is just getting the image where we want. Okay, the temperature. I'm gonna reset it. There. Back to normal. So I need to make this bigger. Okay. So let's go brighter. Highlights. Shadows. I want the background to be darker. Is it not playing on the stream? It's still showing that. At the stage should not be on that one. Still. Yeah, it's not playing on the screen. At the stage should not be on that one. Still. Guys, I might have to use a different streaming software. Don't understand. Maybe I need to change it to full screen. Guys, I might have to use a different streaming software. Why is this even here? Page. Maybe I need to change it to full screen. Share screen. Select. Maybe I need to change it to full screen. Turn the volume down on this because it's echoing like crazy. Let's go back because it's not showing. Maybe I need to add the edit window also. Share screen. Let's do it. Yeah, I guess I'm showing the entire screen. Let's try that. Sorry, everyone. Let's see if this works. Well, now it's showing. All right. So, let's see. This one is blurry. Contrast. Clarity. That gets rid of the blurriness a little bit. Dehaze. Definitely don't want the haziness. Exposure. Clarity. Comments. Trying to figure out if there's a way. YouTube. Continue. We'll give back to that. Trying to figure out how to turn on uh, super chats on YouTube. Studio and Living Earn in the top. Click supers. Let's try that. Studio. Earn. Supers. If your channel follows, eligibility. Oh, not on this account. Yeah, I probably can't do it on this account. Continue, earn. Zero subscribers. We carefully validation. Postman. Get started. Checking. Go away. Supers. What was the rest of it? In the top menu, click supers. Next. Get started. If I can't do it on this one, can I do it on my other one? Switch account. Tiered in. Earn. Super. Eligibility. And one of the following. So I'll need my viewers to watch on this one 150 more hours. But anyways, since I can't do it, let's get back to watching. Get off. Okay. All right. Let's see. Anyways, get back to background. Blurry. This photo did not turn out great. Just because we were just making sure the camera's good settings. This was like the beginning of the shoot. There's always that moment at the beginning of the shoot where you have to prep. You have to like prep. There's always that moment at the beginning of the shoot where you have to prep. You have to like prep. There, I'm echoing. There you go. There's that moment at the beginning of the shoot where you have to prep. Yeah, you have to prep for get the camera settings right, get it, make sure the lighting is right, make sure the exposure, everything is good. These were just like the practice shots, so right now, all I'm doing is I'm making sure that I have the edit where I want it. Saturation. And I can take this and move it to the other one. Kind of like that little vignette or vignette. It's cool. You can do something like this. But a little dark, you know. Green. A little brighter, a little darker. Contrast. Maybe too much exposure. Even though this wasn't the best, this was just a prep shot. So I'm just trying to get it where I want it. That's the best thing about shooting in RAW. You can get everything. You can correct some minimal flaws, but now I can copy this, edit, copy edit settings, come over to this one, and then we'll read from oh, that's right, because I don't have my external hard drive plugged in. That might be the reason it's not reading properly. Dirt, dirt, dirt. Super dummy today. All right, let's try this again. I might need to close it all and restart because it seems as though because my external hard drive wasn't open, that's causing a problem. Filter, camera raw. We'll just edit these 3 photos here. So these are just goofy prep shots, but we'll edit them on camera. Not the best pose, but it is what it is. Looks like we got 2 viewers today. Is one of them me? Yeah. Probably shouldn't be watching it. I'm too screw it. Back to where we were. Okay. T. Hayes. Black. White. Shadows. Ooh, saturation. That messes with the grass. That's what I want. Is I want the grass to shine a little bit, but I don't want it yellow. I want it to the green to come out just a bit more than what it is. Okay, texture a little bit. Maybe one or two. Clarity. Dehaze a little bit. Vignette. I do like the dark vignettes. Okay. Not bad. All right. Let's get. No, I literally want the entire screen. All right. Now let's edit. Okay. I'm going to create a new layer. We're going to remove small blemishes. This is her freckle. That stays. Little blemishes here and there, not a big deal. That's a freckle. Patch. Okay. All right. Let's check. Arms are fine. Freckle. It's a bruise. Don't want bruises. We're taking my niece to the hospital. We are clearing her of all her wounds, all her blemishes, her little scars and stuff like that. No big deal. Or not her scars, but her freckles are not a problem. I'm assuming that's either a flash of light reflecting off her lips or something. I don't know. All right, so we got that. Now we are going. What did I do? I don't know how I created a layer mask, but I did. Now I have to go redo it. Okay, layer mask removed. Make sure her owie is gone. Her scar is removed. No blemishes. Nothing major to the eyes. Her clothes don't have any obvious dust. That's her freckle. That stays. Clothes don't have any obvious stains. Little things like that that stand out. What do we have here? Yeah, this Clothes don't have any stains except for here. I'm going to remove this. Those might be shadows, I'm assuming. But just little obvious things that might stand out. We want her to look fresh. Nothing stands out. We'll clean her nails. Make her nails look clear. I don't know if that's normal. Oh well. Don't have to get too hunky-dory on detail, but little blemishes here and there. Most of it will blur away once I do the Gaussian or surface blur. So none of that really matters. So we'll go ahead and do our surface blur. Basically what surface blur does is it's like a fresh coat of makeup. It's like putting makeup on, but digitally. And you'll see the effects here in a minute. So I've been doing photography for a while, and I practice over time, but any other photographers out there or people very good with Photoshop, any tips you offer would not only help my business, but also make my niece and all my clients happy to see the work, especially if my photoshopping improve over time. Not only can I deliver better product to them, but any editing tricks that cut down on the time spent editing would be a valuable asset to me and my clients. If you're a photographer or real good with Photoshop, any tips you offer would be appreciated. I know my niece and all my clients would appreciate it. I'm good. I'm not going to say I'm terrible at Photoshop, but I'm also know there's millions of things that you can do with Photoshop that I am very limited on the things that I've learned. So any improvements that I can make on editing the photos would benefit not just me, but my customers as well. And I'd like to not only practice editing Raelynns, but I also want to go back because I've learned a few things. I've learned a few tricks here and there that I'd like to go back and re-edit just about every photo I've ever done, especially my weddings, and present to them some improvements I've learned. So I want everybody to take a look real quick. Pay attention to her face. It is got like it's a little blurry due to the fact that the camera wasn't ready, but we're going to do a surface blur. And as you can tell with the surface blur, it it smooths her face. It makes it look like she has a fresh coat of makeup on. So we're going to take the eraser tool and we're just simply going to erase all the sections that we don't want blurred, that we don't want to look like it has makeup on it. Her nostrils, her lips. I forgot to move I don't know what that is, if it's a reflection off of her lip or if it's maybe we did have a slushy that day. I don't know if that's like a leftover slushy thingamajigger. I need the patch tool. There. Now, back to the eraser tool. We want her I don't know what that's about. There. I might have gone too far with the eraser, but okay. Her nose line, her eyes, her hair. Erasing around the hairline. All right, so if you want to look at the before and after, there's the before. See, and then after. Now she's got her makeup. She has been digitally provided makeup for her we're separating the makeup from her. There. Now, let's look at it up close. There's the before, after. Before, after. And in case you can't see it, let's zoom in closer. Oh God, you can see me right there. That is me in the reflection. But you wouldn't know that unless you really looked up close, but I know it's me. I wonder if I can remove me from from the background, from her reflection. Let's see. We'll increase the size of the brush. We'll patch here. Boom. Can't do it with that one. Let's try the patch tool. I got rid of my torso, my lower torso. Screw it. If I go too far, I'll have to do the other side and it just be too much. That's fine. But let me show you up close again. There's the before, after. before, after. I need to remove brush along. Oh, shoot. I erased it from the background. Still not finished yet. Alright, so I need to there. No. Our cheek line. There. There. So, before, after. Before, after. Okay. So, let's see here. Tree, her hair, oh, shoot. Blur. I already did that. So, move around the glasses a little bit. All right, I'm feeling pretty good about this photo. Let's take a look. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I can get into liquefy tool and thin some areas for her, but we'll keep it original for now. All right, so I want to grab, I guess I don't have it out. There it is. Okay. We will grab my gotta love the attitude. My niece, she's a sweetheart. Let's see. Where's my, there it goes. Okay, so was it 24? No. 2406, 2405. There it is. It's 2405. We're going to bring it over this way. It's not going to work like that, is it? Copy. Can we copy the layer? Trying to find a way to move it. There we go. Now I got it to the end. That's what I want. Go to 2405. Yes. Most of the time I like my copyright to be in the bottom right. But I think in this case, I might put it, shoot. Screw it. I'll go ahead and put it on the bottom right. Move it over. All right. Just a hair. Okay, so I think I'm satisfied with this. But the one thing I forgot to do is we're going to add the new thing that I have recently learned to do. So we're going to Alt, I think it's, no, forgot. What is it? Shh. Damn. I'm going to have to watch it on my phone. I always forget the order of. I recently learned this, so forgive me for forgetting. It's called we're going to make her look 3D, tonal contrast differential. So Alt, I think we click it. No, can't remember. Next, you want to proceed to go over to the white point slider right over here. Click and drag this to the left. This will brighten the highlights in your image. Next up, you want to go to the black point slider right over here. Click and drag. Yeah, but we don't want to do the whole image. Black point and shadows in your image. So as you can see, we have increased the contrast in the entirety of our image, but that's not what we want to do. We want to create a subject separation, so we want to apply this specifically to our subject. To the subject. And to do that, we can take advantage of layer masks. A layer mask in Photoshop is simply a feature that allows you to be selective with where you apply an effect. White reveals, black conceals. White reveals, black erases. Layer mask is where an effect will be shown on your artboard. Wherever black is shown is where an effect will be concealed or not visible on your artboard. We want to go ahead and apply this effect specifically to our subject. So let's go ahead and click on the layer mask thumbnail right over here and hit Command I. Control I. There we go. So now this effect is no longer. Now we brush it. That's the part I forget. Go ahead and hit B for the brush tool. You can adjust the size using the bracket keys on your keyboard, and you can start to paint in white onto your subject alone. You can go ahead and hold Alt and click on your layer mask thumbnail to see where you have painted white onto your layer mask. All right, let me pause this real quick while I'm getting this brush. Lower the brush size. Just want the outline of her. And then once I get the outline, then the inside will be easier to brush. Okay, just doing the outline at the moment. Let's do, what is it? Alt. There we go. Now, oh shoot. Oh. What this does is it separates her from the background. It removes her from the background. So this effect is only going to take place on her and not the background. So now we'll create a new levels, and this one we have to do, we want this one to be, oh yeah, we hit Alt, drag it up. Yes. And Command I so it separates it from the background. Now, but before we do that, I did forget one thing. I have to make the adjustment. So let's back it out. And you'll see when I make these adjustments that it only affects her and not the background. You see that? It only affects her. So it kind of gives it like a 3D effect. So only her, only she is affected in this edit, not the background. All right. I think that is pretty good. I wonder, I'm going to try something. Levels. This I want to make an attempt on something. So I want to try something. See, lower the brush. I want to see if I can make her close. This was not suggested in the tutorial that I watched, but it is something I want to try. I want to see if I can make her shirt pop brighter. Because if I make her shirt pop too bright in that layer that I made, then what's going to happen is the whole image is going to be brighter and not her shirt. I just want to experiment and see if I can make just her shirts. Let me go back a little bit. Make it to where just her shirt pops and not her face or arms or skin. Nothing like that. I just want to make her clothes pop. Let's see. What was it? Command. No. Was it click? Yeah, there we go. No, we didn't get all of it. Try again. Yeah, we didn't get the outline of the front of the shirt. We zoom in. I want to make her shirt stand out. And maybe even do the same thing with the words on the shirt. I think we got it. So now I can increase the size of the brush and go ahead and fill in the shirt. Oh. Because it seems to me like the shirt is either lost its, you know how clothes tend to like shirts and pants tend to lose its color over a couple of washes. Maybe this attempt that I'm doing can bring some brightness and color back to the shirt, which will make it stand out even more. That'd be cool, right? If it works, it wouldn't hurt to try, because it would be cool to make her shirt pop. If it works, I just learned a new Photoshop idea. All it takes is to experiment, give it a shot. So all we can do is try. Let me check Streamlabs, see if there's any comments, or StreamYard, I meant. See if there's any comments or viewers. Nope. No viewer. Looks like we got 2. I think that's me, though, on 2 devices. But it does not hurt to experiment. And if it doesn't work, we could just delete the layer and say, nope, it doesn't work. But I am happy to give it a shot. If it makes the photo better and brighter and awesomer and stand out more, I will be impressed. Faux show. All right. All right, everybody. Wish me luck on this experiment. All right. Okay. Let's see what happens when we do this. It does. It works. Like, it does make it brighter. Now, the goal is to make the shirt pop. So, dark, light. There we go. We gave it some, it's wider, brighter. I have experimented and learned. Let's see, before, after. Before, after. I am impressed. And if I can make the words stand out too, wouldn't that be even cooler? I think it would be. We want that on top of that layer, so Command I, and we're going to take the brush tool, lower the brush size, and we're just going to brush along. I'm going to trace out all the words. That would be awesome if it works. I am experimenting and learning new things while I'm editing. This is why I want to live stream it, so that not only can I show what I know, but I can also have people suggest things that I can do to improve the look of it. So let's see. What was it? Command I. No. Is it Alt click? Yeah. Awesome. It's coming together. These might be a little more difficult, but if I can make them darker and stand out more, wouldn't that be a massive improvement on the quality of the image? Turn faded text into text that you can read better, make them stand out. Let's see. Dun, dun, dun. Let's check it. Control Z. Tracing along it. I am learning as I go. But again, I am open for fellow editors and photographers to offer suggestions for improving the quality of the photos. Nothing wrong with what I've learned on YouTube and what I learned in college. All the things I've learned are so limited in comparison to things that I can, sorry, I'm multitasking. All the things I've learned so far, they are good. What I know, they help. Of that, I can't deny. I can't deny that what I know is beneficial to my customers. Uh-oh, what did I do? I don't know what I did, but it turned it red there for a second. I can't deny that all the Photoshop tricks I know at the moment are beneficial and do help my clients' photos look good. But any suggestions that anybody might have from those who have, experience in Photoshop, I would be ever so grateful on any suggestions that you have. Oh, that's pretty good trace out so far. Okay. Let's increase the brush size. Oh, shoot. I am experimenting ideas and improving my knowledge through practice. Because what is the old saying? Practice makes perfect. And look, I took one suggestion I got from YouTube and changed or took that information and brainstormed an idea that seems to be extending what they gave me into other areas that improve the quality of the image, and people can read the text on the shirt better now than before, which is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. All right, so we got that. Let's double check and make sure. Let's delete Control Z. Ah, Shift Z. What am I missing? There's a point. Point. Did that correct it? Good enough. All right. K-State. Why is it zooming in? I didn't ask it to zoom in. K-State. Oh. I didn't finish this area. Control. I'm going to retrace this area. B. All right, let's see how that turns out. Okay. Let's give that a shot. All right, let's try this. So we'll click on it. We want the letters to be darker. There's now, and ha 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 ha. It worked. It worked. That's what I want. I want it to stand out. Wow. Look at that. Look at that. Before, after. Before, after. Not bad. Not bad. I think I'm proud of that. The shirt is whiter, brighter. The letters actually stand out now. It doesn't look faded. And her skin looks flawless. She's got a fresh coat of powder, digital powder on her face. The quality of the image is better. The grass is greener. The trees are browner, darker. And we got a little dark vignette or whatever it's called going. I am happy. Save copy as. We want it in edited folder. Two 2405. Oh, I forgot to put in the info. Raelynn. 2405. 2405. 2405. 5. Close. 2405. 2405. This is the metadata. We want this accurate to the photo. Basic. 2405. It's too bad it's not automatically updated. That would be very convenient. Very time. Save a lot of time on the edit. 2405, 2405. All right, we are good. Let's check. I'm pretty happy with it. Look at that. The shirt is wider. The text is brighter. You can actually read it. Man, I am so happy I learned something new today. Not only did I take what I learned on YouTube, but I also learned to not only improve the clothing, the background, the person, my niece, and the words on the shirt. Her skin looks flawless, which this photo is done. But again, photographers, editors, any suggestions that you have that could make this better, I would greatly appreciate any tips, suggestions that you have to improve henceforth. So let's go ahead and save that. I am going to, I don't know if I have not made my payment this month for Zenfolio. I think I did. Need to log in, open dashboard, galleries, Raelynn. We will upload this photo so she can view it. Special during photography 2025. Portraits, Raelynn, edited 2405. Okay. 2405. We want this in order. 2405. I take that and improve the text on our other ones, but I'll just do it from this forward. But you can tell that she would really enjoy that quality. I am satisfied with that quality. But any suggestions? Wait. Maybe make it wider. I don't know why it's still. Maybe it has something to do with the raw settings. Maybe I messed with the raw settings. Is it just me, or is it okay? Maybe we need to do it to hers. What's cool is I can do it to her glasses, her hair. I could do it to her fingernails. I could do it to her. Yeah, I can change the whole thing. But I think it looks much better than the original. Let's remove all the layers, all the edits. And that's the original. Let's add in just the letters. Look at that. Look at the quality. I learned something new today, and I am so proud of myself. I took what I learned. There's the shirt. Maybe it's because the shirt is in this, so it's like, no, shirt wasn't affected. But I'm proud. I think it looks better than it was before, that's for sure. All right, so we are done with that one. So 2301 filter, camera raw. Uh-huh. As graphics processor accurate. I think I know what's going on. I got too many windows open at once. Close. Probably need to. What is this? 2381. Let me remove that and re-add it. We'll take it out of the originals. 2381. Well, filter. I don't understand what's going on. We're having some technical difficulties right now, folks. Some technical difficulties. I'm clicking learn more. I'm not getting more. Maybe I need to reset it. But all right, guys, I'm going to reset my computer and hopefully that'll fix it. And then I'll go live again. Something is not working correctly. And I'm assuming it's because I didn't turn off my computer the last time. That tends to happen sometimes. So we'll end the live for now and we'll restart it.